Hey guys, I kind of wanted to start something where I do like something weekly. I am doing reaction videos for Attack on Titan. I'm getting almost to the end of the available episodes, so I still kind of wanted to upload something every once in a while, and I decided to every Saturday or maybe Sunday, I'm not sure, I'll just tell a story about something that has happened. And for some reason I want to wear a different hat every time, so I'm wearing my Irish hat right now. And I got it in Ireland. My sister got it for me when she was in Ireland. That's not the story. That's the story of the hat. This is about as whimsical as I can get, guys. The story I wanted to tell today happened to me a few weeks ago. My landlords were out of town, so I was home alone. I live in a small studio apartment below their main house, so there's no like kids around. It was very quiet. It's very nice. And while they were gone, I had a mouse problem. I thought it was a mouse. Actually, it was a rat, but it was caught and taken care of. It's cool. But I still left the traps out to make sure if there was like anyone else left over, they'd be like taken care of. One morning I wake up straight out of bed. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna check the traps, see if anything happened while I was dozing along. And so I go out to the storage area where I found the rat before. And basically it's my apartment, and then attached to, like, there's a door, and then there's the storage area. There's like dirt floor, there's like one light bulb, you know, the whole shebang. And so I go in there, and I hear something rustling, and I'm like, oh crap. So I shut the door to my studio apartment so nothing like scurries in. And as I shut the door, and I wiggle in the doorknob, and I realize I'm locked out. I could have sworn I unlocked it before I shut it, but I guess I didn't, because I'm sitting in the storage area in my PJs with nothing on me except a little lantern to show in the corners to see if there's any mice around. I'm trying to open the door to get back in, but it's not budging, which is, you know, good to know. And it's a nice sturdy door, so that's always good. Thankfully, there's a door that leads outside. So I go to the door, and I'm able to unlock it from the inside and get out of the storage area and go to my door and try to wiggle it like loose or something. Nothing happened. I don't have a phone. I don't have keys. I got nothing but a little lantern, and that's it. So I had a choice. I could go to the neighbors and have them call my landlords and tell me if there's a spare key around that I could use. Maybe the neighbors had a spare key. But, you know, I'm kind of against talking to strangers, so I really didn't want to do that, especially in my PJs. Actually, that wasn't even a factor. It was the factor that they were strangers. So I go to the landlord's front door, and I investigate like around the door to see if like there's a key I could use. So the front door is located up some steps, and there's a porch, and then there's the door. So I'm chilling out on the porch. Well, you know, in my PJs, bedhead, wondering if I have to talk to strangers today. I look over, and over the railing, there's a window, conveniently located right next to the porch. I'm looking at this front window. I realize it's open. You know, there's still a screen in the way, but the window is open. And I'm thinking to myself, I can get in by the window. I didn't have keys, I didn't have a phone, I didn't want to talk to strangers, and so I decided to try and climb in my landlord's window. So I'm trying to get the screen open, and it takes me a while, but I am able to, like, push it in and, like, pop it out. And so the screen is out! But now I need to get to the window. So there's the railing, have to climb over the railing. Thankfully, there's a conveniently located ledge about this big right under the window. So I'm stepping onto the bridge that's getting to the window, and I somehow hoist myself up through the window and I get in. So I climbed in. Now next step. How do I get into my place? Like, I'll call my mom, maybe, and she'll look at my email and tell me the landlord's number. I'll call the landlord on their cell phone, and they can tell me where extra key is, and I'll be fine. Surprise, surprise, the landlord's phone only works with local numbers, so I can't call my parents, and I can't even call them because they're out of the state. So I'm chilling out. It's a swivel chair, so I'm chilling out in the swivel chair. So I'm searching for keys in the apartment. I figured maybe they're hanging somewhere. But no, I can't find anything. And finally, by chance, I look over and there's a little basket. Maybe they leave their keys in that basket. And sure enough, it's a basket and it is chock full of keys. So I'm able to identify one that fits into my apartment, and I got into my apartment. And I was able to put the screen back where it was without any damage. I shut their window and locked their window so that no one else would be climbing in. And that was my adventure for that day. I was able to finally get dressed and take a shower and stuff. And it was pretty great. And I figured out how to unlock that door so I'm not locked in the storage area anymore. So that's always an advantage to life. So the moral of the story is, if you're locked out of your apartment, you don't do the smart thing and go to the neighbors and ask for help. Oh no. What you do is you pop the screen of a window open, climb in, and take your landlord's keys. Of course, I gotta say though, they did tell me they'd give me a set of keys before they left, and they forgot. So there's that. Of course, I was in my pajamas without keys or phone, locked outside, so it doesn't matter that much. It's the principle of the thing. So that was my Saturday story. So I don't know what story to tell next week. I do have quite a few things that have happened to me, but I'll probably run out of hats before I run out of stories. I don't know how many hats I have. I think I'm on like 8. So that's 8 weeks? 8 weeks of stories? I honestly don't remember how many hats I have. I have quite a plethora of them. They're like sitting over there being hats. So that's what hats do. So until next week, hope you have a good weekend. Farewell.